dog as me. However, we're at the range today and I want to go over some quick safety tips to keep you all safe at the range. A lot of times when instructors talk about safety tips, they automatically go to this, the firearm, the magazine, the ammo. We're gonna backtrack. We're gonna talk about this stuff. When we come out to the range, you wanna make sure you have a good range bag, make sure you're staying hydrated. If you plan on cleaning your firearm later that day, have your cleaning kit, have your tourniquet, your targets, everything you need to make it seamless when you come to the range so you can have a good time and make sure that you're prepared for what might come up. Another thing, when you come out to the range, making sure you have a hat, glasses, ear protection. The hat is important, especially if it's sunny outside, and make sure you have a t-shirt as well that protects the collar. Especially some guys like to wear the low V-cut to show off the tattoos. Our ladies might have the shirt kind of low here. You don't want those, the hot shell casings to actually come into your shirt. Make sure you have good, tough, durable shoes on as well. And you're good to go when it comes to safety. Is something hitting you, being in the sun, protecting your eyes, protecting your hearing. So as we move on to the table here, what I want to talk about is the presentation of your firearms. Anytime you come out to the range, it's always a good idea. It's the rules, and it should be the rule at the range you go to have your firearms pointed down range. If you're not using them, having the slide locked back and have your magazine separate. The next thing I want to talk about is how to actually pick up the firearm. What you don't want to do is get your hands confused by picking up something and then having to make a lot of adjustments. You want to make sure whatever you're picking up, you put in your hand and you're intentional with your movements. For example, when I'm picking up this Glock 19 right here in the middle, I'm going to use my left hand on my support hand to actually pick it up off the table, use my dominant hand to grab the firearm, and then I'm going to rotate it around. Notice when I'm holding it down range and my fingers index alongside the frame. So right here, I'm going to turn it sideways. When I pick up my magazine, I'm going to pick up my magazine with my other hand, load it into the firearm, and then I'm going to actually come up on target. When I'm done shooting, or if someone calls the range cold or there's a safety issue going on, I want to make sure that I drop the magazine, lock that slide open, and make sure all my firearms are pointed down range and they're open, so if someone walks over, they can see that the firearms are actually empty. Last thing I want to talk about, I could go on and on, but the last thing I want to talk about is this. What is this called? It is not called a clip. This is not a clip, this is a magazine. Your magazine goes into the magazine well, all right? So, just want to give y'all some quick safety pointers. When you come out to the shooting range, have a good time, be safe.